Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff, and we're going to start off with some hardware stuff. So power collar Rx7900XT Hellhound. This is basically on the China market. It is like 15% below MSRP, which is a huge cut on the MSRP. They are being going down on their current market price, especially in China, which is very interesting. It doesn't necessarily reflect changes on the other markets, but it's interesting to see that they are going down. I don't know if they are preparing themselves for price competitivity on the supposedly launched. They're going to be launched the 4070 non-Ti from NVidia. But still, this is a very good card. The only thing that is against this card is it's the price. If it's slowing down to, I don't know, given the current conditions, like $700, it's like almost the perfect price for it, given the conditions. Even though in terms of scalability between generations, I think it should go around 650, give or take. So you can justify the price to performance ratio here. I think around 650, maximum 700, it's already a good justification to buy a 79XT. XTX, it's like the Hello product, so usually it's around always this. They were aiming for $1,000, so I don't see a lot of changes happening in this year. But yeah, it's good news that at least in some markets they are driving down the price. I don't know how long it will take to reflect on the like US market, European market, even in my market, Middle Eastern one. I don't know how long it will take to reflect these price drops. But hopefully it will be sooner than later. I don't know if the 470 that is leaked, I will talk in a little bit. It's going to supposedly it's going to launch very soon. I don't know if we're going to see some price drops here and there, but we will see. In other news, we got MSI preparing the APE motherboard kind of family, which is basically putting all the connectors on the back side of the motherboard. We already saw this on the BTF Back to the Future in the Asus motherboards. The only issue that I see with this one, it's more presentable visually, and the cables can be tied up here and there. There is like no bending cables throughout the case and everything. The only issue that I see, it's like compatible cases for this. I'm not sure like the lower tier cases can handle this kind of layout from the motherboard manufacturers, and I suppose that currently we are seeing, okay, with like the specifications that usually the extra power, 12 power volts, usually stay around here on top of the motherboard, the 24 pin. Usually it's near the DDR things, the connectors, SATA connectors, and like USB connectors for the front panel, and all the USBs and power fans. Now they are staying around this area. I don't know how much compatibility it is in the variety of cases around here. I think usually you have to buy like mid-tier or a more pricier case to get these motherboards to function properly and install properly. As you can see, you have to have cutouts here on the motherboard tray on the cases for this to have some significant or even any kind of implementation whatsoever. But yeah, we are starting to see more adoption of this kind of layout on the motherboard connections. We'll see how it goes. I will try to keep up with this. I need to study to see if there is like even on their case manufacturers, if they specifically say it's compatible with having the connections of the motherboard in the back. I don't know. I have to see and maybe bring you up some up-to-date information regarding that. I was talking about 4070 non-Ti cards. There's been some leaks here. There's like the embargo on the reviews. Supposedly the reviews will go live on April 12th. But there are like two dates for the embargoes here. One is for the the NVidia Founders Edition per se, and the other is for AAB cards embargo. It's like a 24-hour delay from one and another, so I don't know what they are trying to do here. The rumored specs from the 4790i, they are horrible. I don't know what they are going to do with this. And we have here also some leaked or rumored prices here, $749 starting at this MSRP, and the custom model supposedly is going to reach basically 4070 MSRP. I don't know what NVIDIA is trying to do here. They are usually this is come from Moore's Law is Dead. Usually is a good YouTuber here that when he has his insider info, usually it is correct, and when it's not correct, it's not that by much. He doesn't usually fail by that much, so it's a good pinpoint on information regarding like leaks and rumors and all that stuff. Usually he always only tries to get out information that he thinks are most correct possible. And this brings I don't know what NVIDIA is trying to do. They think they own the market. To a certain extent they own, mainly because people have the mind share of NVIDIA is the best one. AMD is upping up their games mainly on like driver situation stabilities and like solving the issues on the drivers when they appeared. They are stable enough. In terms of production, they are okay. I don't see like major issues. Some people have like some issues, especially on Adobe Creative Suite. But there are alternatives to that, to those suites that even like Puget Systems, like their benchmarks and everything, they don't, at least I didn't see any kind of red flags using like an AMD GPU. The only issue that I see with competition is Intel. They don't have like enough good GPUs at the moment to compete with like mid-tier or higher mid to high-end GPUs regarding production work, but the problem here with NVIDIA, they just think they can just like $750 for an equivalent of a 3070, $750 minimum. I really think they want to just blow out their 30 series stock here, but this 30 series stock news, at least in new GPUs, it's way overpriced. They never, I don't think they never reach MSRP throughout the 2.5 years of cycle since they've been launched. I don't know what they're trying to achieve. They just want to scrape up every dollar that people have on their pockets for a GPU. I don't know what they're trying to do here. If they're not going to start lowering their prices on at least the launch prices, they are going to be screwed. And I think AMD needs to take advantage of this and lower their prices to just start getting some market share, so that NVIDIA can be on their heels and also lower their prices, because this is starting to get too ridiculous for my taste. It's been like this basically 2 years since the GPU shortage because of the mining stuff, and then all the lockdowns and the chain the chain thing of going through the stocks and everything. It's been a horrible marketplace for GPU, at least for GPUs, because it cannot be justified to pay this much for a GPU. It's horrible. But yeah, I will try to keep up with this information. We are still in 15th of March, so until we have like 1 month to see if these rumors of pricing and launching, if everything it's as it seems to be, and I will bring you up some updates if I see any of them. But I'm going to wrap up here with some gaming deals. Still, I managed to find this one, Moonlighter. It seems like a roguelike hack and slash pixel art stuff. It seems to have very good reviews. I remember seeing this one some time ago, but now it is on like $3 the game. It seems a pretty decent one. If you're interested, I will leave a link in the description. Also, there is like a kind of a bundle stuff here happening on Steam, very positive indie gems. I ignore some of them because some of them are not for me, but they have like a huge bundle. It's like 90% off, 16 bucks at least in what I have here. So I save around 94 euros in my case, which is excellent. So 17 bucks it's for all these games, and I think some of them are worth the money they are putting in for sure. But yeah, I will leave also this bundle on the description. And lastly, Capcom publisher is still up for the Resident Evil stuff, Monster Hunter. I'm not sure when it ends, but take advantage of the fact that we have even Okami HD, which is an excellent game. Never played, but I know it's an excellent game. Onimusha, Warlords. For sure there is at least a game that is for your taste. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up here, guys. I will try to keep up with all the news, with NVidia bullshitting around with people to try that want to build a DIY computer. But yeah, I will leave it here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.